You can admire the unique skyline of Barcelona even from the plane. From the very first, you can spot the characteristic symbols of Barcelona. La Seu Cathedral is at the core of the Gothic Quarter. In its surroundings, you can have an insight into history as well as the everyday life of the city, thanks to Barri Gothic, with its squares, palaces and winding streets. Santa Eulalia Cathedral lies at the highest point, 12 metres above sea level, of the Gothic Quarter. Its construction started in 1298 and ended in 1448. The Gothic Cathedral lies on the Plaça de la Seu in the centre of Barrio Gótico, which lies right next to Ramblas. On Plaça Sant Jaume, at the very least, one can begin to understand the richness and the importance of Barcelona in the Middle Ages. The strict guard of Palau de la Generalitat has its reason. It's the seat of government. Whilst you are walking through the crooked streets, you will come across different curious souvenirs. Probably the most famous square in Barcelona is Plaça Real, between Ramblas. It is a historical centre, tourist centre and a red light district. Backpackers, pensioners, truants and gourmets as well as pigeons come here to spend another Catalan sunny day. The character of Barcelona is determined by two important styles of architecture. What was crucial for the development of Barcelona, apart from the Gothic, which formed the historical centre of Barcelona in the time of the Romans, was a style from the end of the 19th century. A museum is dedicated to a temporary resident of Barcelona in the historical centre. The Museu Picasso exhibits the artist's paintings and drawings from all phases of his output. The stream of visitors never stops flowing here. One of the reasons is also the fact that the museum is located in a late Gothic palace with a magnificent courtyard. Sagrada Familia was a masterpiece of the most famous representative of modernism. Architect Antonio Gaudi received an order for this cathedral in 1882 when he was 30, and then he worked tirelessly to finish it. His grave lies in the catacombs below this unfinished piece of art. You can observe this symbol of Barcelona from the roof of one of Gaudi's houses. The roof terrace with original chimneys on the Casa Milà in the centre of Barcelona is definitely worth visiting. This house from 1910 is the last residential building Gaudi built. In the same street as Casa Milà there is also Casa Batló, which Gaudi built between 1904 and 1906. This house with a mosaic front is one of the most famous and the most typical examples of modernism. The spectacular boulevard Paseo de Gracia with Gaudi's buildings run exactly between the two central squares of Barcelona. There is the Plaça de Catalunya to the north and the Plaça España to the south.